Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We're doing a alternator replacement on a 2014 Mercedes E250 Bluetech 4matic today. The job is a bit of a chore. It's quite a bit more than I thought it was going to be. A lot of parts have to come off. And because it's the 4matic, you won't be able to get a lot of access from underneath, which is very unfortunate. On the two-wheel drive cars, you can have a lot more access at the bottom. So anyways, you need to let's start with this job. So you need to disconnect the battery. That's the first thing you got to do. Then you undo this plastic piece right here. And then of course, all the stuff that's on top. There's another plastic piece that's on top. And of course, there's the engine cover. And of course, there's the air filter inlet. So you take that off. And then after that, you have to take the electric fan off. It disconnects at the bottom right, and then you just have to wiggle it up. You kind of have to play with it a little bit in order to get it up, because it is pretty tight in there. Next job would be you loosen the serpentine belt right here, because now you're gonna have a lot of access here. So you loosen the serpentine belt off, and then you take it off the alternator, which is at the bottom left. Right after that, you can take this hose off here. There's a lot of connectors that have to come off. Be careful, because they break very easy. And then next would be, there's the intercooler charge pipe down here, which is this puppy here, and it connects right into the intercooler. So you want to take that off, because that allows you to get access to this. So once you got all these pieces removed, the next step would be, you want to get to the bottom bolts first. So the bottom bolts are down there. You can actually reach them right through here. It is a little uncomfortable, but it is doable. So you loosen those two off at the bottom. Then you jack up the car if you haven't done that already. And now it gets a little tricky, because it's a 4matic model. There's not a lot of room. Again, on a two-wheel drive cars, you can get at it from underneath. But here, you're dealing with the drive shaft and so on. So you have this little opening right here. And then you're just able to get an extension in there. And then you get to the top two bolts, which are right there. And then there's also a 13 millimeter nut that has to come off. And that's where you pull your wire off. Now, there's another connector at the back. You can't really get to it from here. So what you need to do is, just give me a second here. So what you need to do is, once you got the top two bolts loosened off and that nut loosened off, you're able now to pull out the alternator. And then once you got the alternator sitting at the bottom here, you're able to get to the back connector. Okay? And I'm just going to show you guys what the alternator looks like. Again, this is the old one that came out. And this is how it sits in there, just like this. Again, the bottom two you can get from the front. The top two and this nut, you have to get it from the side, from the wheel well. Okay? And then again, you pull it out. Once you got it pulled out, you can actually get to this connector, and you can pull the connector off. And then when you put the alternator back in, same thing. You slide the alternator in, and you put the back plug on, okay? Once you got that on, you wiggle it in there. It is a bit of a hassle to line this up, because this has to line up with the top bracket, but it's doable. Just be patient. And then you slide it in, get your bottom two bolts in, and now you can, right after that, you can get in from the wheel well again. And then you put those two in an angle. And of course, don't forget about this nut at the back. Okay? And then you're just going to reassemble in reverse order. So again, it is a bit of a chore, guys. It's doable though. Anyways, happy wrenching, and we'll see you next time.